Hello. Any of you who've already worked with me in rapid transformational therapy will know that I'm a therapist who really truly likes you to get your life back on track and quickly. And I like to look at all angles. I like to look at every aspect of your life to see how we can improve it and really truly get you living happily and really confidently in your own being. And one area I'd like to focus on particularly today are boundaries. Boundaries are really, really important in our life. If you think about it, if we don't have an operating system, a rule system for ourselves, we allow other people into our personal space on an emotional level and even on a physical level. Boundaries are about having sort of a code of operating for ourselves, or what we do like, what we don't like, what we will accept and what we won't accept, what works for us and what doesn't. So how do we find out if we have any boundaries and if they're really good boundaries? What we need to do first of all is we need to look back, because rapid transformational therapy is always about looking back to how we're informed. What are our belief systems? And if we're looking specifically at boundaries, we learn about boundaries from, again, our family system, where we grew up. What were the messages we received at home as children about boundaries, behaviours, and how to interact with other people? More often than not, we're taught that to say no is impolite, to say no is mean, to say no is being rude to people. Or we often fear that if we say no, that we might lose a friendship or a love or even a job, that having boundaries may cost us. And this is often what people's belief systems are. And this is what I'm here to do, which is to change your belief system around boundaries. Boundaries are healthy, boundaries are good, and boundaries are empowering us to be authentic with the people. Because another thing about boundaries, if you're not truly honest and authentic about your needs and wants, what is going to happen is you're going to get more of the same. So in your deeper relationships as well, it's really important to be authentic and let people know what works for you and what doesn't, because then they can get to know you better. So I hope this has given you an understanding that actually exploring how you are informed around boundaries, and also that putting in some really good boundaries that work for you emotionally, that work for you deeply inside, allow other people to understand you. They also allow other people to trust you and see who you are as a person. And they won't cross those boundaries, they'll respect them. Because when you respect yourself enough to have decent core boundaries in your life, you'll be surprised at how actually your confidence levels grow and your self-esteem levels. You'll say, that's who I am. And that's the whole game. And this is what my real professional game is about. It's empowering you to lead the authentic, happy, confident life with high self-esteem. So go on, explore about the history and the origins of your boundaries and put some boundaries into your life that you feel work for you. And it's really important also to practice this. Practice saying no. Do it at home, do it in the car where you can't be heard. The first thing I'd say to you is actually pause. Pause and just take a breath before you ever respond to a request or something that just doesn't quite feel right with you. What you can do is buy time, and that's the real skill in this. Just say, actually, I need to check my diary about that, or I need to check in with my partner, or I'm not sure if I have space then, let me come back to you on this. Or when you get a bit more practice at this, you can actually say things like, it's not really my thing, but I'd love to do this. Or how about we schedule for something else that I can fit in, or something that works for you. This is what it's important about. So go ahead, practice it. And if you need some better or deeper help with it, or to understand yourself a little bit greater, give me a call. I'd be really happy to work with you on this issue. It truly is the most amazing thing to get really good, solid boundaries in place in your life. You'll be surprised at how it positively impacts for you.